What, church clothes?
The one, no, I think it was church, it wasn't church. The one he had with the background.
Oh, yeah. I got you. That mug was hard.
That album,
that was a good album.
And I think Triple H had an album that had like 2 or 3 songs I liked.
Yeah. I think the album that I liked from Trip Lee the most was, it was called 2020.
Yeah, I heard that was good.
Yeah, 2020 was pretty dope.
But man, I don't know, man.
I mean, I get it.
Yeah,
I totally get it. I totally get it.
You know, and
Truth, he just dropped one.
See, the truth, I like him better when he's not rapping with a beat.
What? Sense. I mean, it makes sense.
I've heard him like do things and stuff like that with no beat, and I was feeling it.
Yeah.
And then I heard him with a beat, and I was like,
I like him better on the beat.
Really?
1000%. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
I'm not, like I said, I'm not really the person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not really the person to.
Oh man, you know. He's 1,000 times better on the beat to me.
Really?
1,000 times better.
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
Yeah, I just, you know, I'm just not a fan of. But I'm a fan of him. Like I like him. I've met him. I've talked to him.
Sure. Yeah.
And so I'm like, oh, he seems cool.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's funny though, man.
And you know, like I said, we've talked to a lot of them dudes.
Yeah, no, 100%.
We've talked to
absolutely
every single one of them.
No, we've talked to quite a few of them. Absolutely.
We've talked and chopped it up with them.
Yeah.
And so they all cool for the most part.
Rock with your music.
So a couple of them I didn't really care for.
Oh, me too. I ain't gonna say no names on our podcast though. Yeah, it's a couple of them.
Let me not.
Nah, because let
me not be about it. Because I'm trying to. I hate that. Like I said, I just be ready for it.
Nah, I feel you though. Yeah, like, it is a couple of them. I was like, nah, for real. Like bro, if I met you in different circumstances, like I probably would want to punch you in the mouth. But you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Non-violent.
I want to talk about that a little bit after the podcast.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Black History Month. Non-violent.
Yeah. It is non-violent. Yeah. Hey man, anyway, man, before I get upset, it's the Talk That Ish podcast.
Turn me up.
Oh, episode 101.
02.
C.
102.
No, man.
Don't confuse the people.
It's 100.
Don't confuse the people. It is episode 1. I'm going to talk over you. Don't confuse the people. It is episode 102. 102.
100C.
All right, you know what? Hey, 100C is wild.
It was 100C.
That sounds ridiculous. 100 in a letter, man.
100C.
102, man. We back.
Hey, man.
We back at it, man.
We back at it. 100C. We back at it.
Hey, listen. Nichols is not with us right now, but he will be joining us in a few here. We're gonna go ahead and get it started, man. Valentine's Day was Tuesday. Did you do anything for Valentine's Day? You and the wife?
Yeah, I did, man. You know, we did some at home stuff, man.
Okay.
We did, we kind of did
some at home stuff.
Yeah, and just kind of enjoy ourselves, man.
Okay, all right, okay.
You know what I'm saying? And man, how do you feel about Valentine's Day? Like, is that like it is? Because I know. Some people have strong feelings about Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
And so, like, what is your thoughts on Valentine's Day?
I wish I had something on this soundboard that said "boo," like gave a real good boo, but I don't. So, like Valentine's Day is cool. Like, it's cool. It's not one of my favorite holidays. Matter of fact, I would probably put it at like the bottom 2.
Okay.
But my lady does. Well, she kind of has indifference about Valentine's Day too, though.
Okay, let's a little quick commercial. What is your least favorite holiday?
My least favorite holiday is probably Easter.
Easter.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and the reason why I know that kind of threw you off, right?
Right. Like you said that, and I know
that kind of threw you off. I know it threw you off.
Like,
wait a minute. What are you saying about our Lord and Savior?
I'm still waiting for clarity.
Okay, so this is why my least favorite holiday
I'm all ears.
is Easter. I don't like how Easter, and I use that word very loosely. I use it very loosely.
Yes.
Because as a Christian man, Easter, knowing the background of it and what it really came from, has nothing to do with our Lord and Savior.
Yeah.
But with that being said, because of how, it's been commercialized, and it's turned into this thing about bunny rabbits and egg hunts and stuff like that, I don't really rock with it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Do I celebrate Easter? No.
Okay.
Do I celebrate the resurrection of our Lord and Savior?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Yeah, so I can definitely understand that.
Uh-huh.
And I think this leads us back to Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
Is that it is so commercialized.
Yes.
And it is so geared towards, hey, men, do this for your woman.
Yes.
It
feels like pressure.
I feel like there's a lot of pressure on it.
Mm-hmm.
I think the key is to like you just have to do you on that day.
Yes.
Like you just have to, and you have to. This is my thing. You have to do you. But you have to, in my opinion, you have to go another level. And that's okay.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I feel like people at like Valentine's Day is the whole month of February or something. Yeah. Like people go, I hate Valentine's Day.
They kind of go hard. Yeah.
I'm like, dude, it's a day, bro. I
get it.
Be extra for one day and then go about your life, bro.
Well, and I get it to a certain extent. Because I've also talked to women, not meaning like talk to, but had conversations with women.
Now.
Yeah, it ain't. Yeah, I have met women and had conversations with women. Yeah, that they don't really feel Valentine's Day either.
Yeah.
So, like for instance, like me and my lady, when we talked about it, she said she could care less about Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
However, she said she had never been in a position to where she's been with someone during Valentine's Day either.
Yeah, so she really came really. I don't feel like she could get a fair.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Assessment of it.
And so, know, it's kind of like what you say. You kind of got to just do y'all thing, which is what we did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's the most
we did a few
part.
things.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say we went too crazy. I mean, we did go to a very nice restaurant. You know what I'm saying?
What you ordered?
I had Wagyu for the first time.
How was it?
It's not what I thought it was going to be. It was a $70 steak, bro.
Yeesh.
But it was an 18-ounce steak. It was an 18-ounce steak, though.
That's a big steak, bro.
I had to get that protein. But it's not what I thought it was going to be.
I feel like that with filet mignon.
Okay. I feel you, though.
I feel like with filet mignon. Like,
I feel you.
I got some filet mignon. I'm about to say, okay, I'm about to see what everybody's talking about. I was just like, y'all got a ribeye or something? y'all got a ribeye back there?
Hey, asking for a ribeye to replace a filet mignon is crazy.
Hey man, y'all got a ribeye back there? Hey, somebody switch me out. Hey,
that's crazy. But here's the thing though. So like I ordered that steak, right?
Yeah.
And they asked like how I wanted it cooked. Now, we at the expensive joint. We at Sullivan's, right? Mm-hmm. And so for those who are not from Kansas City, it is a very expensive restaurant. It's a steak and seafood restaurant called Sullivan's here. We was there. I ordered the $70 steak, right?
Yes.
I told them I wanted medium.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They bring the steak out the first time.
Yes.
Again, this is 18 ounces. It's $70.
Yeah.
So the lady, she puts it on the table. She like, okay, can you cut it open to make sure it's cooked to how it's supposed to be? I cut it open, bro. It looked like they didn't cook the inside at all. It was beet red, bro.
Bruh.
And so the lady, she was like, "Oh my God, I am so sorry. That is so undercooked."
That was so
like I didn't even have to say nothing.
You got medium rare. That's probably medium rare or rare.
Bruh.
Yeah.
It was like it looked rare on the inside.
Yeah.
It was beet red, and so our waitress, she just happened to like walk over when I was looking at it, and she's like, "Oh yeah, hell no, that ain't gonna work." She literally said that. And so what it made me think is like, what did they do with that steak? It's a $70 steak.
Well, listen, man. I went to Capitol Grill.
Okay.
And I had, and they're supposed to be known for their steak. Like they age it. It's something they do.
Yeah. The age. Yeah.
Bro, they cooked that steak so wrong.
Yeah.
And then they took it back and fixed it. And it was still wrong.
Word.
And so
it was the same steak.
It was the same time.
Okay, got you.
I said, you know what, man? Y'all got it. I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna eat it.
Hey, give me the chicken fingers. Like,
listen, y'all got some fries back there. Y'all got some fries and some honey mustard back there.
Oh my gosh,
and
man.
So yeah, I was just.
That's hilarious.
I was just really. But anyway, man. But
yeah, back to topic. We got way off.
Yeah, but yeah, man. So Valentine's Day, I feel like you gotta do y'all.
Yes,
and then do something extra.
Yeah,
but you can, you know what I'm saying? Like my thing is, you really have to know your person, know each other.
Absolutely, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Absolutely.
then it's, like I said, like if they may not be like a chocolate person.
Right,
they may be like you might get them like some sweet tarts and Sour Patch Kids.
Sure.
Know your person.
Yeah. And then, I get it. Like some men, they'll say they do stuff all year round. So why do they have to be extra on this day?
Man,
which
you do, man.
I would say it is better to do things year round than to wait for Valentine's Day to show your partner love.
Yeah, I almost got mad at my wife. She's talking about... it was so mixed up with some flowers or something like that, and she was like, she thought some flowers from a kid or something that I sent them, and she was like, "Well, I didn't think that much of because you always give me flowers."
I mean, but I get it though.
I know, like I get it. I get it, but chill though. Yeah.
So not today. This is not the day to say it.
Yeah,
this is not the day.
Like I know I was giving you flowers, but don't chill though.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
And she probably didn't even mean nothing by
it.
She
absolutely didn't.
She probably didn't mean nothing by it.
I was like, hey, all right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? You like, just say, all right. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man, dude.
But, hey, man, listen, bro.
That's too funny.
Have you ever seen a UFO?
Have I seen one?
Have you ever looked at the sky and like, yo, that's different?
No. Never. I'm glad that we talking about this because I kind of want to get into my conspiracy bag.
Okay, hey, I'm gonna say on the low, I think I've seen a UFO before, bro. I think I've seen a UFO before.
When?
Bro. First of all, y'all never believe me when I say I see stuff. When I told y'all I saw the wolf walking down the street. Y'all didn't believe me.
Nigga, that was a big fox.
No, it was a wolf.
It was somebody's husky.
No,
walking around. There ain't no wolves in no Kansas City.
Bro, it was an article. I'm going to listen to see it. I don't lie about this stuff, bro.
Okay.
Anyway, what I'm saying is, I think I've seen a UFO before.
Okay.
But I would love to hear your conspiracy theory.
So these UFOs, quote unquote, that the government has been shooting down over the past weekend, right?
Yeah.
What did it say? It was 3 of them or something? Like one in Alaska, Canada, something like that. It was in 3 different places. So, is it or would it be scarier to you, or would you prefer that they shot down some stuff that was crazy wild and just not know what it is, or would you prefer they just come out and say, yeah, no, this is what it was. We telling y'all straight up. We gonna show y'all. They show pictures on the news. Would you rather know than not know? Which is scarier, to know or not know?
I think to not know is scarier.
Okay.
Man, listen, if it's some alien stuff out there, man, hey, show me, bro. Yeah. Let me know what I gotta deal with. I want to know. Do I need to gear up?
Prepare? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I confront you. I'm already prepared.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm prepared, but I ain't prepared.
Yeah, no, I'm like,
I don't got Uzis and.
Hey man, we need to go gun shopping.
Yeah,
we need to go gun shopping. Because if ET come down here ready for smoke, we gotta be ready. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I'm just saying.
Hey, but listen. So I'm not prepared. Like this. I'm ready for ET. I'm not ready for the Predator. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if ET come through Hey, it's me and him, and I'm
none of us are ready for the Predator.
I'm winning that one.
Let's be clear. None of us are ready for the Predator.
I'm winning the ET one. Like hands down. I got ET. That ain't no lie.
What about you ready for Independence Day aliens?
Listen, man. I mean, head up. Like, they got to get out those planes. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's crazy.
I might can take off in a plane, but I ain't coming back down safely. Like, I'm gonna come down, but it's not gonna be safe.
Man. Nah, so, I definitely want to know.
Yeah.
Look who just walked in the door. Rece Nichols, man.
Hello, we got some
clap it up for my
What
guy,
up?
What up? In the building. Man. We talking about aliens and stuff.
It's been a long day.
I see. Getting my stuff out the way. But yeah, man, I think I think there is something out there. I ain't gonna get too crazy on my conspiracies. Yeah. People gonna be like,
man,
this
that's your bad.
Well, it is. Okay. So now that we're here, I'm going to just say this.
Okay.
And I'm going to just leave it at this.
Okay.
I do not believe in aliens.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay.
What I do believe.
People do.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Okay. What I do believe is that there's probably some stuff out there that governments with a S, not necessarily just ours.
Okay.
Some kind of flight things or whatever, spaceships, planes, whatever you want to call them. That do some wild stuff we've never seen, right? Now, if there are aliens,
okay,
meaning like stuff we've never seen before,
yeah,
I feel like they're demons, not aliens.
Okay.
That is my theory. There's no such thing as aliens.
Okay.
Aliens are actually demons. That's my conspiracy
from
theory.
Other places.
I would say
from
other places.
Like other places in the galaxy, or like from like
I would say maybe in a I'm gonna use this word loosely. Okay. Maybe from a dimension that we do not understand or can see.
I can listen. First of all, nothing's really out of the box,
right?
like, there's no way I can look at that and say, "Nah, hey, that's a real possibility." You know what I'm saying?
That's my theory, man. Bro, that's my theory.
I was listening to this dude talking about like galaxies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he was talking about the concept of light years.
Bruh. I may have looked at that same video on TikTok.
And he said it was so many light years or something that if somebody would have been looking at us right now, that they would be seeing dinosaurs.
Yeah, which I still don't understand that concept.
Because it's just, that's so weird to me. That's how crazy the light years are.
Yeah, like seriously.
But like I said, the galaxy, man, it is a vast and scary place.
It's so scary.
And I'm gonna tell you this. To think about how much goes on in a galaxy and how much is out there, to me, that's more scary than this actual alien.
It's so scary. It's so scary. Do you know how many planets are in our galaxy alone?
Like, just the fact that there's like floating rocks going past us every day. That could just bump into us.
Hey, yeah, it's crazy.
Tear us all up.
It's scary, bro. Space is scary.
Space is scary.
Is space more scarier than the ocean? I bet there's some stuff down there we do not know about.
There's definitely some stuff down there. But I feel like even in the vast of what an ocean is, we know there's an end.
I don't know if that's less scary though.
Like in space, it just feels like
I feel that.
I get what you said.
No end.
You're gonna hit the bottom. It's gonna be dirt.
Yeah, at some part of the ocean, there's a stop point.
Yeah,
at least that's what we've been told.
That is what we've been told.
But you can't go down there though.
I have no desire to go down there. Like I have no desire to go to space.
The people that have the desire can't even go down there though.
Hey, facts.
They've tried.
Oh, they have tried.
Yeah. And they're probably no longer with us.
Well, I think they've sent like some machines down or some robots or something.
My thing is like
some freaky stuff down there.
Like, I just feel like, in my opinion, it's like there's some things that God does not intend for us to know.
I feel you though,
and I'm okay with it.
I am totally fine with it. I feel that, bro.
I feel that because I feel like
I don't have to know.
It will blow your mind. Mm-hmm. And that's the reason he was like, you know what? I've gave you the capacity to handle certain things.
Sure.
And humans, since the beginning of time, Adam and Eve, consistently want more than what has been in place
more knowledge, but
in front of them
That's true.
And that's why we're here.
Got them in trouble.
And I think we're the same way that we're like, oh, there got to be more out there. Let's figure it out. And you know, in my beliefs in the image that we are created in, we're created to be able to create.
So, I feel okay. I see what you're saying.
So we're going to continue to create things to try to fill this thirst for knowledge that we have.
Yeah,
that has come since the beginning of time.
I see where you're going.
I see where you're going.
So they're going to find it. We're going to continue to try to find ways to go to space.
Yeah,
they're going to continue to try to find ways to go to the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah.
They're going to get deep, and then it's not going to be deep enough. They're going to get further out of space. Not going to be far
deeper.
That's their problem, though. Like
no, not their problem. Our problem.
Huh?
It
ain't my problem. I'm straight. I'm here.
It's a human problem.
No, I'm straight.
Hey, I'm cool with staying on the grass, sir. I'm cool with staying right on the grass.
I am Gucci, bro. Like I'm not doing that stuff.
Man.
I don't care if Elon Musk tell me, hey, you can go to Mars for free. I'm straight.
Hey, it's like we said, they didn't go back to the moon for some reason.
Cause there's somebody on there.
Hey, bro, if it's somebody on the moon,
bro, listen, bro.
I am convinced that we're definitely not the only living thing. Like God just didn't say, "Here y'all go," and that was it.
But what if he did? Which one is more scarier? That he just made us and that's it, or that there's others out there that we just, you know what I mean? Which is more scary?
I don't think either one is scary, in my opinion. Not to me. It's just like,
bro.
Because if the scary thing about only us is like that's it. It's just us.
We're alone. Why don't they go to
that's
the moon, bro?
It's ain't nothing there.
That's the problem.
What's there to explore?
There is, bro. There's something on the moon that got people shook and then haven't been back, bro. I'm telling you.
Well, you have some that say we've never been to the moon either, though.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you, don't go. I'm gonna tell you, don't go. Whatever. I'm gonna tell you, bro.
I have no desire.
I feel like it's like some hey.
Like I feel like it's somebody somewhere else that's like thinking the same thing. Like we ain't the only ones. There got to be more.
I don't want to meet them if they are. I'm cool.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I don't know about I don't know about that. There's just demons and that's what's out there. I mean, I feel like demons are out there.
Yeah.
In that realm, I mean, I'm not sure about that. I mean, I guess. Crazy. We'll figure it all out by and by.
By and by,
man. Hey, man, I don't think. Listen, man, live your life, bro. Like, live your life. Live and let live.
Live and let live. I
I just don't. Like I say, I don't like God. I'm not. I don't need to know everything.
Yeah, no, I feel that.
I am cool with what you have withheld from me.
I deal with enough stuff. Like I deal with enough stuff.
That's fair.
From the people on this earth.
Like, listen,
I don't need to know about stuff in the other worlds I have to deal with.
I barely can handle this life,
bro.
Facts. Barely.
Like, listen, my capacity has been stretched. Like
understatement.
No, I feel that.
Understatement.
So it's like I don't need a bunch of other stuff thrown at me. Like,
for real,
you know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if these aliens come down here, that they shoot them down. But how whack would that be? These aliens, they figured out a way to get here from however far they from, and then just get shot down. Like, nigga, if I travel that many light years and then I get shot out the sky, but it's old primitive technology, I'll be pissed.
But just trying to see what's up.
But that's the thing, though. That's the thing, though. If they got the technology to get here, bro,
they got
and when they shift to come back, they're like, okay,
we ain't got no Avengers.
Let's send a few more then.
We ain't got no
real
life.
Trash.
We ain't got no real life Avengers.
Oh yeah, this is just us.
Yeah,
but what if we did? We don't.
We got the army.
We're done.
We got the army.
We are done.
Oh man.
Hey man, listen, man. Kansas City Chiefs did it, man.
Of course they did.
The Kansas City Chiefs.
I ain't got my
Super Bowl champions, man. How y'all feeling, man?
Great, wonderful, absolutely wonderful.
I like it.
5 years, 3 Super Bowls, 2 rings. I love it. I love it.
I knew we would be here.
As did I.
I mean, I had a strong feeling that y'all
like. I'm talking about like in the off season.
Yeah, I never had any when all that was happening.
Tyree trade all that. I'm like, we good.
Cool. We be all right.
We good.
Yeah,
we good. And you know what? And I said that because I trust Andy Reid and I trust Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
That's it.
And
I trust Brett Veach.
I ain't mad at that either, though. Yeah.
When I was watching the Super Bowl, I was talking to somebody. They was talking. No, they was getting a little nervous with it. And then I just said, listen, man, you have a quarterback with a golden arm, and you have a head coach that knows how to use that golden arm
and an IQ.
And I think that y'all
serious
will
IQ.
be good.
A will.
You know what I'm saying? So
that too.
Like I said,
like some people just have a will to win.
Absolutely.
And it's like, I'm going to figure this out in every way possible. Even the Super Bowl we lost, he did everything possible.
Yeah, 100%.
To try to carry that. I mean, hit 2 people in the face mask for touchdowns that just dropped the ball. Like, and we was down 2014 at halftime. I tweeted, I think we're good. Somebody was like, we ain't good. They can't stop the running quarterback. How you saying we good?
I would have blocked them.
I said, we're going to win this game.
I would have blocked them.
I don't want to block because I said we're going to win. And I wanted to leave that there.
Yeah.
So
as a reminder.
That when we was down 2014, I said we will win this game. And it's the same prediction that I gave when I said we win. I got the score off because I thought it was going to be a little bit more lower scoring. I say it's because we have 2 things that they don't. That's Patrick Mahomes, and the Eagles was better than us on paper.
On paper.
Top to bottom.
On paper.
Better than us. But the 2 places they wasn't better than us on paper was head coach and quarterback.
In that second half, Andy Reid outcoached him.
Outcoached.
Period. And Spags.
Now, I will retract the statement that I said earlier in the year.
Okay.
And I will give Los his kudos.
What was that?
Hey,
what did Los say?
Yeah. And I don't know if I would still put him there where Los had put him, but Jalen Hurts had a hell of a game.
He did.
Yeah.
No, he did. He definitely did. 100%.
Hell of a season. I think Los gave him a top 5 quarterback earlier this season.
Did you?
I think he said he was top 5.
Hey, early, bro.
He said early.
I saw it in him,
I was like, no, not near, not yet.
I'm
trying to think, will I give him top 5 now? Patrick 1.
Top 5 in the league now?
Yeah,
or
now. No, he's not ever.
Okay,
he's not in the ever conversation. No, he's not even in top 10 ever conversation.
I don't even.
Yeah.
I don't even want to talk about ever with him.
Yeah, he got to win some Super Bowls before we get to that level.
So top 5 in the league now.
Patrick Mahomes is undisputed number 1.
Yes.
My gut wants to put Joe Burrow still number 2.
I wouldn't be mad at that, though.
Because he's phenomenal.
Absolutely.
So, Patrick, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen.
I am still, and this is me, and I might be a little biased, because I feel like, yes, they had a down season. Offense was terrible. I'm still taking Aaron Rodgers over Josh Allen.
I'm not taking Aaron Rodgers over Josh Allen. Not today.
I am
today.
I feel if you gave Aaron Rodgers the weapons that Josh Allen had this year with Stephon Diggs, Gabe Davis, he's like,
is he leaving Green Bay?
I think he will.
I think they say he's going to the Jets.
I think he will, and the Jets will be in the playoffs automatically.
I don't even pay attention to the Jets. I'm gonna be honest with you.
The only thing they're missing is a quarterback. So I just and it's because of an IQ standpoint.
I mean, I get Aaron Rodgers. Like, I just don't. I can see I would have him 2 years ago, but right now,
I
can't.
I like clean football and mistake free.
I love that too.
And mistake free football. Josh Allen's too. I can't. I
mean, Aaron Rodgers had a lot of mistakes this year too.
Yeah, not more than Josh
Allen. he had a lot. Though. You know what I'm saying? He had a lot to where, and I feel like Josh Allen's upside is way
absolutely
until Josh Allen wins a Super Bowl or even makes a Super Bowl.
Yeah, we ain't talking about past. We're talking about right now.
Yeah, until he makes it, as of right now. Like it's just me.
What about Lamar Jackson?
No, not top 5.
Top 5?
Not top 5. So for me, it's gonna be Mahomes, Burrow, Aaron Rodgers, Josh Allen. I'm gonna have to. Oh my God,
Herbert.
I gotta put Jalen Hurts above Herbert at this point.
That's fair though. That's definitely fair.
I don't want to because I feel like Herbert's a father, but Herbert don't win. He just doesn't.
Yeah.
No, real talk.
Like this was his first season in the playoffs.
Number 5. I mean, but They do have to play us twice.
I don't care. You're supposed to be a top 5 quarterback.
It's fair.
And my thing is, he had to play us twice. They beat us before.
That is, they don't beat us when it counts, though.
And they took us. But I'm saying, if you can beat us, what are you doing with the rest of your games?
That's true. I feel you. Yeah. I feel you.
Like Justin Herbert is an amazing talent. I just don't feel like he has what it takes to put a team on his. He don't have that will. Like, I've seen him score some late touchdowns, but just that they should not be. And they coaching has a lot to do with it, But being like winning barely 10 games, struggling to get to 10 games, and trying to I can't give them that.
I get it.
So, what y'all think about the halftime show?
I liked it.
It was cool. I wasn't mad at it.
I liked it for what it was, and and I think the funny thing about it, like, to me, is I like the simplicity of it.
Yeah,
it was pretty simple.
Like it was. They had some amazing things with them coming down and stuff like that. I thought that was dope, and it was just her singing her songs, and she had dancers.
They were saying she was lip syncing.
Who cares?
Which, I mean,
most people.
I was about to say, who ain't?
Listen, it sounded good.
Like 90% of the people do.
She looked good.
Yeah, she looked
Rihanna
good.
Did look good.
She looked good. She sung good. She was dressed nice. The dancers and stuff, they did their thing. It was a clean show. It was a nice set. I liked the set and everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It was a quality halftime.
It was a quality like I think people try to always compare.
Yeah.
And they looking for the best. They want to look and see what's going to touch Michael Jackson and what's going to everything ain't going to be that.
Yeah.
Like we're talking Michael Jackson.
Right. 100%.
So if you're looking for the greatest halftime show ever, for what Rihanna did, I feel like Rihanna put on a great show.
Mm-hmm. Bruh, Prince sung Purple Rain and it started raining. That's epic. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's hilarious.
That's epic. But you know what? That it doesn't have to be that though.
It doesn't take away from Rihanna.
Yeah.
I think she did well. Like what I wish though, and I love God. I'm a Christian.
Sure.
But I wish these creepy Christians will leave Jay-Z, Beyonce, and Rihanna alone.
Yeah.
They come out saying look at her. She's coming down dressed in all red with everybody in white dancing around her. So she's representing the devil coming down, descending from heaven with the fallen angels dancing around her.
Wait, that's what they got out of that?
I said, what?
I feel like what other people would say was more plausible. The people running out in white was like sperm. And then, she had on the red, so it's like the baby, she was pregnant.
Oh, my God.
You know what I'm saying? That sounds more plausible than the devil and I'm sure they was making a comparison to, Sam Smith and the Grammys with all that red.
That's just what they wanted to have on.
Or maybe she likes red.
Stop reading.
Maybe she's a Chiefs fan.
Bro. Maybe. I doubt she's a Chiefs fan, but.
Who's not?
Maybe she does like red. Yeah, I'm just not going to look that deep into it.
I thought it was pink. I thought it was like a hot pink she had on. I don't know.
Word.
I don't know.
I'm not going to look that deep into it.
I'm just like.
But I think it is funny if it did represent the white guys and people in white was like sperm. That would be funny.
Yeah.
She said she was bringing a special guest. I think the baby bump.
The baby?
Yeah. Because you could tell the outfit that she had on was meant to show
she kind of held it. She kind of had it. Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't mad at it.
I wasn't mad at it.
Yeah,
she looks great.
It's fine. Yeah. It's a halftime show. Relax, people.
She did. I will take that. I took that. I like that better than what The Weeknd did.
Oh, definitely. That was The Weeknd. The Weeknd. I feel like The Weeknd fell off after this, and Rihanna has.
You like The Weeknd?
I did like The Weeknd show.
That stuff, it was weird.
That mirror thing was
it was funny. It was entertaining.
I was like, what is
it? It was
doing?
entertaining.
The whole thing I was saying is, please let's just hurry up and end.
Yeah, I did not like The Weeknd.
I was because I was mad because I like The Weeknd.
Right.
I'm just like, bro, you messing this up for me.
It was entertaining to me.
Chris Stapleton killed that national anthem.
Oh yeah,
he did all about that. Yeah,
Chris
totally forgot about
Chris Stapleton killed it, bro.
Yeah, he did.
And I'm a Chris Stapleton fan, so I might be a little biased.
Mm-hmm.
But he killed that joint, man.
Yeah, it was overall good. The Super Bowl, great Super Bowl, great game.
Yeah, it was a really good game.
Good. Yeah,
I'm glad we won, but I still wanted the game to be entertaining.
And it was.
And I feel like it really
was.
It really was.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So yeah.
So like I said, I enjoyed it, man.
Yeah.
Happy Black History Month.
Yeah, man. Yeah. 3 black brothers on a black podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Support black business.
Support them, man. For real. Like next week, we should come with some. It's still fair. Yeah, we're gonna come with some list of Kansas City black businesses.
I like it.
That y'all can watch and support. So if you are a black business out there in Kansas City, you want us to shout you out on the show, not even going to charge you for it. Just let us know. Shoot us an inbox or whatever. And I want to shout you out. I want to get y'all some support, man, because there's some beautiful black businesses out there. It's Black History Month. And yeah.
Bro, you heard it.
What?
Bro, you didn't just say businesses, bro.
What'd I say?
It's not like you said beautiful black bitch.
No, I said businesses. No. I did not say beautiful.
They both caught it, bro.
No, I definitely did not say beautiful black bees. Why would I even say that?
I don't know why.
Yeah.
I know you did.
I might not like it. Enunciated what I'm supposed to say clearly.
I know for a fact you did.
I did not say that. Oh, God. My bad if it sounded like that, but I definitely did.
I looked directly at Lost.
I was like, I don't know. Bro.
Beautiful black businesses out there.
Get them S's together. Yeah. Get them S's together.
Good God. I would never.
Oh, that is so
I was like,
funny,
yikes.
Man.
That's how you really feel.
That's funny.
Yeah. But send us I can't even post this clip now.
Yes, you can. You absolutely can.
You didn't say it.
And this will be added into it. Yeah.
But yeah, Pope, man, send us y'all stuff, man. we want to shout y'all out, man.
You know what a pet peeve of mine is?
Hopefully get y'all some business.
When people say free 99. I hate that.
Why?
Yeah. Because if it's free, it wouldn't be 99 anything.
It's just a play on words.
It's stupid, though. Free 99. Just say it's free.
I get it.
It's stupid. Anyway, piss me off for some reason.
Well, Black History Month, man. You know.
Oh man.
But yeah, free 99. Stupid.
I did a thing today.
Okay.
You know, shout out to Humble. You know, we was on. And I'm bringing this up because we talked about this on the podcast.
What did I do?
No, it's a good thing. And we talked about being on top of our health stuff.
Okay.
And making sure we go get our checkups and all that. I went and got my 40-year-old checkup today.
Look at that, man. Come on now. Clap it up.
I went and got it. And, blood pressure on point.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
So yeah. I went and did that. I went to the doctor you suggested.
Who did I suggest?
Was it? I don't want to put her name out on the shit. I put her
mine?
Name. Yeah.
Oh, dope, man.
Yeah.
Clap it up. Yeah, okay.
Cool.
As I'm about to find another doctor. That's dope. I'm glad you went.
Yeah, she was cool.
Yeah, she was. She's super cool. She's very cool. She is extremely quirky.
A little quirky, but she's cool.
She's very quirky.
She started saying something. She was cracking up. I had to just try to chuckle with her.
Yeah, no, she's very quirky.
But yeah, very informative. So I like
it. Yeah. That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
So you getting the prostate exam next?
She said 45.
Okay, so you got a little time.
Yeah, she said 45 for the prostate and the colonoscopy.
Yeah, they
So yeah,
I like
doctor.
It.
I just put my doctor in there. I mean, I told you I was going to put my doctor.
Oh yeah.
I got a black dude.
But
he said 45. He said 40. He said I think it's about 45, but he said there's like some blood work they can do too.
Oh, okay, got you.
Just to kind of make sure if
they
need to.
I did some blood work today.
Yeah, that blood work be important.
I know some blood work Friday. I actually went and got a checkup a couple last week.
Look at y'all,
man. Listen, man.
Look at y'all.
We gotta take care of our health,
and they blood pressure good. You know what I'm saying? Blood pressure good, man. A lot of stuff that been back, back to normal and everything like that. Blood work then came back. So
yeah, man.
Hey, man, stuff is looking good, man.
That's listen, we gotta stay on top of our health for black men and Black History Month.
One more time.
Good talk, man. So I love it. So
is you rolling, man?
Is you rolling?
Who up first?
Not me, because I do not have an Is you rolling.
Oh.
And I will say this:
we need a boo on this soundboard.
I looked up at y'all making cases. Y'all go back and look. I looked back up there and saw Is you rolling next, and my eyes got big, like, oh shoot!
I gotta find a boo. Boo this man.
Boo this man.
I can't find one, but I'm gonna look for it. Dead gummit.
Let me find me an Is you rolling.
Nah, it's too late.
No, y'all gonna go, and I'm gonna find one.
You got one?
Now I'm gonna go third.
Yeah, I do have one.
All right, go for it.
Since Los is happening.
Slacking.
Listen. It is
so is you rolling? Why does always this word first in my ear? Sex with no sex with no passion sucks. Kissing with no passion sucks. Conversation with no passion sucks. Careers with no passion sucks. Life with no passion sucks.
I'm rolling. Period.
I'm
rolling with all.
All right, next one.
Yeah, that's easy. That's super easy. Yeah,
but some people might not think. Some people like.
They think that.
Facts. There are some.
Real talk.
Everyone honestly should, but everyone doesn't.
How could you?
There's plenty of people that have sex with no passion.
True, but do they like it though?
I would assume they do. Because you got to think about as much as people just go out here and do what they want to do nowadays. Just free. You can't tell me that they're passionate about every person that they're laying with.
I mean, sure.
Yeah.
I get that.
I feel that.
So that means in most people that's having sex probably are kissing.
But it still sucks. That's what it said. Sex with no passion.
They seem to probably enjoy it. Now, the main one that I would say jumps off the meeting. I'm told conversation.
Yeah,
with no passion,
it's trash.
A dry conversation is horrible.
It's the worst.
It is the worst. It's terrible, and just like sex with no passion, you just want it to be over.
So let me ask you: out of these, which one would you say is the worst? Sucks the most?
Sex with no passion is the worst.
So you would rather have sex with no passion than a job with no passion?
No. I'd rather have a job. Most of the time, I'm doing my jobs. I don't have any passion.
No, you're just doing it.
I'm just doing it because it's an ends to a means.
Okay.
It's an ends to a means.
So would you rather have a job that was that you were passionate about, or sex that you were passionate about?
I want sex that I'm passionate about. Not saying that it will be passion every single time, but at least it will be there some of the time. With a job, yeah, I mean 90% of the time.
So would you rather have great sex and dry conversation, or a great conversation and?
Ooh, yeah.
Man,
that's tough.
I really don't know if you can
count, I didn't want to say dry sex because it is like that sounds terrible.
How dry is it?
Sounds painful. I don't even know if you can. Like, to me, it's like they're just equally bad.
They are equally bad.
And really, like
they are equally bad.
In a sense, for the sex, kiss, and all that to have passion, the conversation has to have passion. At least in my opinion.
Yeah. Okay, let me ask you this. Does conversation have to have passion, though, or can it just be good conversation? Because you can have good conversations that don't have passion.
To me, when most conversations are good, you are talking about something that you're passionate about.
I mean, 50-50. 50-50.
What do you talk about that you're not passionate about, but it's great?
I can't think of nothing off
because
the top
it necessarily
of my head.
not be like what you're passionate about.
Sure,
always. But if you're trying to get to know somebody, they may be speaking about something they're passionate about. Maybe you're not passionate, but you're interested in getting to know them, so you get to learn them, and you get kind of brought into the passion because of how passionate they are about it.
Sure, but again, good conversation doesn't. We can talk anything. And it not be something either one of us are passionate about and just have a good time talking about it. Like conspiracy theories.
You're passionate about conspiracy theories?
No, I'm not passionate about it. I think it's interesting.
It's your bag.
But I'm not passionate about it. I could go the rest of my life and not talk about conspiracy theories.
I don't think you could.
100%.
You talk about them.
I think it's interesting and entertaining, but like I'm not going to feel some kind of way about conspiracies. Because I feel like with things that you're passionate about, you feel some kind of way about it.
Okay.
Me, no. I don't feel any kind of way about it. But it is entertaining to talk about.
Okay. I can feel that.
That's it.
Yeah. I can feel that. So I think the passionate part, like there's people like you can talk about something that you're passionate about, and that can in turn make for a really great conversation. And it's a passionate conversation.
Yeah.
But I think, when you're talking about something that you are not really more so passionate about, it'll have to determine. I mean, the how you feel about the person will determine that. So if you're passionate about the person,
I can see that. Definitely.
then the conversation could be about
nothing.
About
nothing.
Y'all could be talking about the sun and the sea or something.
100%.
And y'all just feeling
sounds
that,
like beautiful words to your ears.
Right.
So it's
facts though. For real.
Yeah.
Did you get one yet?
I was gonna let you go.
Okay.
Which means no.
Here we go. Forgot about it. Men are not strong enough to handle the sexual past of a woman they love. This is not a debate. Shall I read one more time?
Yes.
Yeah.
And this is what a woman is saying.
Okay.
If that makes any difference. Men are not strong enough to handle the sexual past of a woman they love.
I'm not rolling.
But I don't want to hear that shit. But I'm not rolling.
It's fair. It's fair. Oh my God.
I mean that wholeheartedly. It
is fair. It's fair.
Much passion as possible. You know what I'm saying?
It's definitely fair.
And I stick to that.
It's fair.
I stick to that.
Like I'm not like I can handle it. Like and if we just happen to be talking about it and it's out on the table, like I really don't care.
Yeah.
Like I really don't. And people say, well, you say you don't care until you hear it. Like I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care.
Like what? Like I hope she come with some XP.
XP is good.
You know, so I'm like,
that's your thing.
Like if she got it, like cool. And I'm just really the type of person like whatever you did before me, you did before me.
Yeah.
And I honestly really don't care.
Only thing I would care about is if you got something that you couldn't come back from.
Like a disease.
Exactly.
Yeah, yes.
That is the only time it matters.
Yeah.
Other than that, who cares?
Besides that, it's like I don't care.
Yeah. It doesn't make any difference. Yeah. Doesn't change who you are.
Doesn't change who you are.
It doesn't. Like
probably means I'm going to get some great sex.
Maybe.
Yeah, that doesn't mean that.
No guarantees.
I said probably. I mean, I would hope if she has some XP and been out here getting it, that she knows what she's doing at this point.
It's a toss-up.
If she been out here getting it and still don't know what she's doing, then we got to have a discussion.
It's a toss-up.
What you been doing this whole time?
I was about to make a joke.
You been out here practicing and not getting better?
Hey, it happens sometimes. We talking about practice?
Wow.
Practice? I'm just saying, it's a toss-up. It could go either way.
Yeah. Now that I'm thinking. Yeah.
It's a toss-up.
It is a toss-up.
Roll the dice. Hopefully you get the best.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, man, it's like do your thing. You did your thing before me. Whatever, blah blah blah.
But you don't want to hear about
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't want to hear about it. And the reason I don't because there's no spoils in it.
And my thing is like,
no, real talk.
Women like that make that.
What are spoils in it?
They make that type of comment like this, and they think that we can't handle it because we don't ask. When most of us just don't care to know.
Yeah, we just don't care.
Like
they want to know. They want to ask these questions.
Yeah, details.
And low key, they can't handle it.
Facts.
First,
yeah, absolutely.
High key, they can't.
Real talk.
Like they can't handle it, and how. And this is my opinion. How you can
this
tell.
This is Los's opinion.
How you can tell they can't handle it is because they keep asking about it.
Okay.
It hasn't been able to settle in their mind, and so they keep asking about it.
They keep asking about more details that they can't handle.
Yes.
It's like, why ask details? Why does that matter? I really want to know. Why does the detail matter?
And then get mad if you don't want to go into it.
And it
doesn't make sense.
And so my my philosophy is I'd rather you be upset with me for not going into it than have to deal with me going into it and deal with that.
Yeah.
For a long period of time.
No, seriously. Because you're going to be thinking about it.
Yeah, you're going to be thinking about it.
You're going to get bored. You're going to start thinking about it. You're going to be picturing in your head all the positions and all the stuff that may or may not have happened. It's crazy. Why torture yourself?
And it's like to women, you were freaking doing it on the ceiling. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just like a parade or something. And You know what I'm saying? Fireworks and everything. You know
Don't torture yourself. Don't torture yourself.
You know, really, y'all was in a dark room, banging it out
on a pallet.
Yeah.
That is
pallet listen to Marvin Gaye.
Like on a pallet with no music. What do you mean?
No, that cell phone banging.
The cell phone. That cell phone. If that's your only speaker, man.
That cell phone Spotify banging. You know what I'm saying?
Turn on the pill or something.
It ain't even Spotify. You got Pandora with the commercials.
Bruh. Hey, that's so whack. That's hella whack, man.
In your groove, and they come on talking about bottled water on the commercial.
Which you might need at the moment. Good advertisement.
For real.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. What you got, man?
All right, man. Is you rolling?
Okay.
All right. It's better to like someone than love them. People that like each other don't break up. Is you rolling?
I get what they're saying. And I'm gonna tell you why. I get what they're saying.
Yeah.
Are
you rolling first?
Am I rolling? In the just taking it for what it is and not adding anything to it? No, I'm not.
Okay.
But I'll tell you what I think they're saying.
Okay.
So you hear people say, if you're married to and in love with somebody, in those bad times, you have to like them.
Yeah.
Because it's one thing to love somebody, it's another thing to like them.
Yeah.
Because you can have bad times with somebody, but you still like them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that actually helps a lot, which I agree with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's definitely been people that I loved and didn't like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if that's what they're saying, then I'm rolling. But just taking it at face value, I'm not rolling.
I think I would think of it differently. In the bad times when you don't like me, love me.
I could see that too, though. Yeah.
Like, because I feel like I could do some things that will make you not like me.
100%.
But you still love me. Like, even my mama. I'll use her for instance. I remember one time, her direct words were to me, I love you right now because you're my son, but I really don't like you.
It's fair.
Because I was being a total
jackass.
I deserved everything that she said to them. just being real. But because I feel like love will sustain something that like can't. Because I feel like love is deeper.
Will love keep things together?
No,
not in itself by itself. No,
yeah,
won't keep things
just
together.
like
that is truth. That is very true.
Love. When people use love as when people try to put love in a sense of holding something together, it's not going to work because it wasn't designed to work.
I'm rolling.
Because here's have you ever seen that picture? It was a picture, and it's this old couple. And it's raining.
Okay.
And the old couple, the dude has the umbrella.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah.
And he's holding over. Yeah. And it's like, I don't like you right now because I'm upset, I'm angry, whatever, because I don't like you. But I love you, so I'm still gonna take care of you.
Sure.
Yeah. So that's how I look at that. It's like, like I'm like to me is circumstantial.
Yeah,
I can see that.
And it's been like some days I'm gonna like you, some days I ain't gonna be feeling you.
Yeah.
And not want to deal with you, may not even want to be around you.
Right.
But the days I ain't feeling you, the days I don't want to be around you, the days I can't stand you, I probably still love you.
It's fair. No, I could definitely see it both ways.
That's fair, and I get it. And like with me, I can't hide when I don't like a person.
That is very true about you.
Like I can't. Like if I don't mess with you, man, there's nothing in me. Like I don't have it in me. I just don't. You know what I'm saying? Man. I can't even say I wish I did. I just don't like if I don't like a person, I just
you just don't like them.
I just don't, man. But one thing about me is that when I love you, that love is strong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so that love is deep, and so that's what keeps me. The like stuff, yeah, I mean, I that's kind of fickle to me.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? I might not like that you did something. I might like what you're doing, But as a person, if I don't like you, it's impossible for me to love you how I need to love you.
It's fair. Mm-hmm.
Because I can have respect for you. You know what I'm saying? There are people I dislike who, you know, I still respected them.
Sure.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I can only be so much to this person.
Right.
Because I'm not feeling them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So if I don't know, and like I think the thing with me is like, what I do like is you won't be able to, like, you'll know where you are with me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Are you rolling with the statement?
I'm not rolling.
Okay. That's what I was like. Are we rolling?
Yeah, I'm not rolling.
Yeah,
Were you rolling?
I don't know. Where did it go?
Okay.
I think no.
Let me read. Okay, it says it's better to like someone than to love them.
I'm not rolling.
Better people that like each other don't break up.
I know a hell of people that like each other.
Absolutely.
It ain't broke up.
Yeah, I mean
100%.
Yeah.
Because you can like somebody and realize this is not the person for me.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Like, I like you, but we ain't compatible.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like you, but there's things about you that I know ain't gonna work because of things about me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, so, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, so I don't know. Like, I'm really.
She just that's somebody who's been hurt by love.
And I think that's the thing, because some people, sometimes when things don't work out, they go back and you Monday morning quarterback.
Right.
And then you say, you know what, we just really stopped liking each other. And maybe if we liked each other, we would have probably been able to stay together.
Right.
But it's just like, I will question the fact that you didn't like the person. You didn't like what they were doing or what happened. You know what I'm saying? You don't like that they were doing this, but you can still have a complete like for the person or the love for the person.
And I think that's where, like, it gets confused. It's like, you don't like what they're doing.
Yeah.
Right.
Or you don't like what was done. You don't like what they said. It doesn't necessarily mean you don't, because it takes a lot.
The person as a whole.
It takes a lot to stop liking a person that you once liked.
100%.
Because, like, I might not fool with you because some things you've done, and then it's gonna hurt that I don't want to fool with you no more because I like you.
Yeah. and I wouldn't say that it takes a lot for me not to dislike somebody who I've liked, but I would say it does, like it has to be a complete violation to me.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things when you just don't like somebody, it's more so of a character thing.
Yeah.
When you don't like somebody's character, you just don't like them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's just kind of one of them things.
And that's to me, for you, if you did once like somebody, then you just like don't like. I think it's just something in their character was like, I can't rock with this person like
I'm
this.
just not with that.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, that makes
sense.
sense.
I think that's, and I think that's okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, absolutely. I think that's okay. And so if you're in a relationship, like, don't rely on liking somebody to keep y'all together.
Don't rely on love to keep y'all together.
Don't rely on love.
For real.
Don't like what keeps y'all together is y'all staying together. like y'all working through things and both wanting to stay together and work things out.
Yeah.
If you're relying on a feeling to keep y'all together, you are in the wrong.
Doomed already.
Yeah. Actions keep people together, not feelings.
Facts.
So, man, I just put that on the shirt. Put that on the shirt.
All right, do we got time for this week on TikTok once again?
We do not.
We do.
But I think we
do.
We got if we try to stop at 1:30, we got 30 minutes.
Well, we don't.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Let's get it, right? I kind of want to.
It's our show. We can go along. We can go extra 50 minutes.
We do what we want. And hopefully y'all still listen. All right. What we got?
We got timestamps.
Let me pull it up real quick.
They can jump to what they want to jump to.
This week on TikTok.
Here's the cheat code. This is what every man wants. He wants to walk in the door after work, and his children run up to him and say, "Hi, Daddy," and they give him a hug. And his wife comes over and smiles and kisses him. Dinner's on the stove. Everyone is happy. and glad to see him. I mean, and that's all. It really is as simple as that. If a man has that, he has almost everything he needs in the world. Of course, now, it can't be like that every day. And every family is different. Every situation is different. It might be a situation where maybe both spouses have to work, especially in this economy. Maybe the man works a different shift, so he's not really coming home at dinner time anyway. My point is simply to convey to you how easy it is to make a man happy, how simple our desires actually are, how comparatively little we actually want, how love and affection and gratitude are the things that we really need in our marriage. So, if your husband seems bitter and angry, you might consider whether you have given him any of those things.
There you go. This week on TikTok.
All right.
Your husband is a Neanderthal. He's easy to please. Done and done.
What do y'all feel about that?
I do think as men, we are pretty simple. It doesn't take much.
Yeah.
I think for the most part, men do just kind of crave gratitude.
Yeah.
And like, that's it. Yeah, this is going to sound terrible, but I'm going to say it.
Okay.
Men can be like puppies.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, men just want to feel, again, loved and gratitude. And the gratitude is the love.
You just want your belly rubbed?
Just want your belly rubbed.
Leg to shake. Doing it.
Yeah, I mean, your leg ain't got to shake, but
that's what puppies do.
You know what's good.
Yeah, like,
that leg.
I've pet plenty of dogs where I didn't rub their stomach and just rub their back and head, and they was cool.
All right.
And I do like a good head rub. You know what I mean? My lady come over, rub the back of my head, bald, nice. Mm-hmm. You get a clean shave.
Jig it.
Your lady start rubbing your head a little bit. Oh, yeah, you know what I mean? It's simple. And I when I said puppies, I mean what I meant is like they're simple. Dogs are simple.
Yeah. I thought you was going somewhere different with the head rub.
I mean, well, I'm just saying like pet.
Oh.
Yeah, they're simple. Dogs are simple. Pet them a little bit, feed them, let them take a dump.
Yeah.
Play a little bit.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
So Nichols, what do you think?
I mean, I like my head rubbed too.
All right.
Clap it up for the head rub.
Clap it up for the
Come
head
on now.
rub.
I got to clap it up for the head rub. I think
I love a good rubbing.
Go and rub one out.
Yeah. So rub one out. Whoa, I didn't say that. Come on now.
Okay, that took a turn. All right, what you about to say?
No, I do think men are simple. I really do. I think we're simple yet complex. Because I mean, I didn't say anything. I thought he was
squint your eyes. He was like,
no, I was thinking. Like I was in full listen mode.
Because I think we're simple in a sense what makes us like happy, gratitude.
Mm-hmm.
The simple things. We just want some peace. But I think the complex part is being able to articulate that.
Okay.
And how we feel.
Sure.
So I think that makes it complex. And sometimes it's like, I don't know how you're feeling right now. I can't read you. Because a lot of men are just simply come across as nonchalant.
Sure.
It's like you're either nonchalant or you're overly emotional.
Yeah.
Like,
no, I can see
so trying to find that balance is sometimes like complex in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
But I think in the simplicity of things, it's like what the dude is saying on the videos is like, come home, kids, first of all, there's nothing like your kids running up to you and saying, hi, daddy.
Mm-hmm.
It is an amazing feeling, that you can have because you can have a crazy, messed up day and your kids running up to you happy can just make everything else go away. Yeah, I mean, dinner on the sofa is just like an example because I can see somebody be like, well, I got to have dinner, so I went to work too, Cool. But just find out what simple things make your man happy.
Yeah.
And it's normally just a simple thing. I don't, for the most part, I don't think men ask for much. Maybe we do and we just don't know it.
That is true. It's possible.
So I don't know.
This is my take. I feel like men want to be welcomed and appreciated in the spaces they are in. And they want to be wanted in the spaces they're in.
Mm-hmm.
Because men aren't going to go a place that they're not welcomed at.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like more so, in my opinion, a woman will go to a birthday party or something, or go like to a dinner, and say, yeah, we ain't really that cool, but I'm gonna go ahead and go. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I'm gonna mention like that. Dudes don't do that. If a dude don't fool with you, he's not gonna fool with you.
And the dude will say that. Man, I don't do niggas like that.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? Like
that's funny.
I said it in a second. Like I don't know dude like that. I don't mess with.
I'll mess with him.
Yeah, I'm mess with him like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna go to his thing. You know what I'm saying? But and I think that when a man stops feeling that welcome, and he's not appreciated or wanted in those spaces or don't feel like that, then I think at the end when he's talking about like that's when a guy starts feeling, you know what I'm saying, like that upset, that quietness and all that stuff. If they not welcome in the place, just like with a dog or a puppy, if you come in the house and you used to show the dog some praise and stuff like that, and then all of a sudden you just stop doing it every time, like eventually dogs are smart. They're going to learn not to interact with you like that.
For true.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, like we are teachers of how we want to be treated.
Dogs are very forgiving, though.
Yeah, not 100%.
You can yell at a dog,
and I think that's the thing with guys. Hey. I think that's the thing with men too. Men are heck of forgiving, and we go back to spaces that, like in those spaces, and we're looking for something that is not happening, but we go back because we still want that. That dog still wants to be petted. The dog still wants to be praised.
So like when y'all say like a puppy, it's like men just want affection and food.
It's simplicity.
It's
simplicity is what I'm saying.
It's very simple.
I mean, affection and food is good.
Yeah.
No, it is.
Yeah.
But when I said that, I was saying simplicity because again, for pets, it's simple, especially dogs.
Yeah.
I'm not comparing men to dogs, and specifically because people will say men are dogs. I'm not meaning it that way. Yeah. Simplicity.
When they say that, what do they mean? Like, because dogs just go hump.
Dogs just hump.
Yeah, they horny.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, it's some good comparison if you're calling a man a dog.
Yeah, they can be loyal, they're not forgiving. And they're not meaning it. Yeah.
They mean it in every bad way possible.
Hey, real talk.
Every bad way.
Next time a woman calls you a dog, you're like, you're right. I am loyal.
I've never been called a dog.
And I'm simple.
Yeah, I've never been called a dog. Ever.
I don't think that's your Hey, you're
What?
Tell me what you really feel, Lo.
Why do you like that, man?
Tell me what you really
feel like that, man.
Tell me what you really feel,
Oh
Lo.
my gosh, man.
bro.
First of all, I've never been called a dog.
I know, bro.
Why you do that, man, like that? Why you doing like that,
It be your own people.
It be your own people.
It be your own people. That's what's messed up about it, bro. It be your own people, bro.
It's so uncalled for.
It's so uncalled for. That's very upsetting.
Main topic.
No, it's very upsetting.
Main topic.
That's very upsetting.
That shouldn't have happened. That should have happened.
Main topic.
50 grand though. That's my man. 50 grand.
Yo,
let somebody else say something like that to him though.
Never been called a dog in my life.
That's good. I'm glad.
But you know what? I've done some doggish things.
Oof.
It is
tough.
But I think I feel like I'm just getting cut off by the camera. Maybe because I wasn't down here when we.
Because you are, yeah.
Yeah, you weren't adjusted for the camera.
I just feel like I kept saying like I'm bleeding like a fucking.
I was looking at it and it was bothering me. Like I want to get up and fix it, but I can't.
Half the show is going to be just me half in the camera. But I think that's a little better. But anyway, I feel like the only reason because I necessarily haven't is because I've never been a liar.
Okay.
So
and that's what I think that's what contributes to people being like dudes being called dogs because they're going around doing stuff and they're lying about it.
Now maybe unintentionally, but I never intentionally like led someone on or lied to make someone believe something was something that it wasn't.
Yeah.
So if I wasn't looking for something you're gonna know that I'm not looking for something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If I'm messing with different people, you're probably gonna know it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not gonna make something seem a way that it necessarily isn't.
Yeah.
Never been my thing when I was out here.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, dogs don't do. Again, in comparison to a dog.
Yeah, like
a dog
I said,
is just gonna be.
The main thing, like I feel like women say men and dogs, is just the humping and stuff like that.
Yeah, horny.
Like I think that's the only.
And the funny thing is, women are the ones that get in heat.
Do what now?
Women, female dogs is the ones that get in heat.
Oh,
not the male dog.
Well, I mean, I can. See
and when they're in heat, male dogs just
come running,
come to them, trying to get some. And when a female dog's in heat and she's in the right position, she gives it up to almost any male dog that's coming. So who's really the dog?
Okay, main topic.
That was a turn of events. And now there has been a change on dogs. And why did Rece say that who's the real dog?
Yo, what?
Real, I'm being serious.
I know you are. Like, don't break it down even more.
Because
man.
when a woman dog is
broke it down.
When a girl dog is not ready, she fights off every male that comes trying to get some. Even though she's in heat, but she's not ready. But it's a time when a female dog is in heat, that whatever male dog show up at that time is getting it.
Listen, humans are humans and dogs are dogs.
No, since they want to call us dogs.
I've never been called a dog.
So there's a time.
Let me be clear.
When a woman
no us.
When a woman is going to feel a certain way,
that
anybody can get it, and we compare them to dogs.
Hey man, I'm just letting
you know
cook.
what? Just letting you cook,
bro. I'm letting them cook. Hey. I'm not
Hey yo, that's hilarious, man.
And I guarantee you, that there are some women out there that have given it to a man that didn't necessarily want to give it to him, but it was just because they was wanting some.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely
sure.
know. I'm sure that's
what's the difference.
What's the difference? Hey, listen, again, dogs will be dogs, humans will be humans.
Yeah. I mean,
let's just not compare humans to dogs.
I'm just saying women give it up to get theirs off just like men do sometimes.
Sometimes, yes.
All right, let's jump
sometimes,
right into this main topic.
Not all the time.
Yeah.
Let's jump right into this main topic.
Horny.
Hey, folks do be horny.
Yeah.
Hey.
How we gonna go from this to the main topic? It's like
it's very.
Turn a hard. This is about to be a hard turn.
This is one of them. This is one of them turns for you. I was Mr. Exit. You kind of got to go to like the menu thing a little.
Almost
bit.
run into that little metal piece or the little yellow things filled with sand or water.
Yeah,
we needed something a little soft to talk about to make this turn. But hey, it is
that's hilarious.
But we're here now.
We're here.
We are here,
and let's get it.
Mm-hmm.
Man, because tonight on the podcast, I want to talk about overcoming grief.
Okay.
And it was wild when I, when I saw what the topic was.
Mm-hmm.
I said overcoming grief. I was kind of lost in thinking about how do you overcome grief?
Okay.
Because in my mind, I'm thinking about like you overcome something, it is no longer there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And so I don't know if I'm jumping too far into it so early, but like the act of overcoming grief, do y'all believe that grief is something you can overcome?
I think.
Can we get a definition of grief real quick?
Yes.
Yeah, let's just get a quick definition.
Google it, sir.
You got it, or you want me to? You got it. Go ahead and get a definition real quick.
Okay.
Let's define the term.
Deep sorrow, especially that caused by someone's death.
Okay.
So can I tailor that a little bit?
Go for
it. Because I feel like I like when it says especially caused by death, but I think to really give a definition of grief is that you can be grieving something that has nothing to do with death.
Mm-hmm.
And I think
absolutely.
I think that is one of the things that people don't really realize.
Yeah.
That I think that's important because they only look at grief as, I think sometimes people don't look at grief as when someone dies.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think it's important to look at grief. Grief happens with other things. So when people don't understand that, I feel like they don't deal with it.
Yeah.
So
as that.
So I kind of feel like a more accurate definition of grief is more of what it says, deep sorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Deep sorrow associated with any type of loss.
I'll roll with that.
Okay.
You can grieve death.
Mm-hmm.
You grieve divorce.
Mm-hmm.
Loss of a job
mm-hmm.
can cause grief.
100%.
Loss of a friendship.
Mm-hmm.
Loss of repossession of a car.
Real talk.
Or, foreclosure on a home.
Mm-hmm.
All of these things, any type of deep sorrow that's associated with a loss of something that you were attached to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think is real when it comes to grief.
Yeah.
Because some people are dealing, we could be dealing with an emotion of grief, but because someone has died, we're not really honest about that. What I'm feeling right now is grief.
Yeah, that's very true.
People like, oh, I'm sad. I'm sad that I'm sad that this friendship is no more.
Right.
No, you are grieving.
100%. Mm-hmm.
Because something that was once there is no longer there.
For true.
Yeah.
For true.
And I think, and to go back to the question, I don't believe grief is something. Well, okay, I would say this. I feel like grief is something that you can overcome, but it depends on the thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, for instance, there are things that have happened to me in my life that I have grieved, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I went through that process. Like I've grieved it, and there are some things that, and the things that I did that to, the sting of it is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But there are things like the passing, like when my auntie passed away. Like, if I think about that, that's gonna hurt like it just happened.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like I've overcome that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But like, let's just say, with my past relationships,
mm-hmm.
or like with my marriage or something, like I grieved that, and there's no longer a sting there.
Right.
So
you know what I'm saying?
So would you say some grief you overcome, some grief you just learn how to cope?
I feel like that, and I feel like it's a process.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely a process.
And I feel like the problem is, there's a thing, I took the class, everything. Like, there's a thing where people, like, the 5 stages of grief.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They have to grief, and they teach you, it's 1 through 5.
Mm-hmm.
And 5 being acceptance, But the important thing to realize with that is that it is not a step-by-step process.
Right.
And you can feel those different, you can go through those different stages at different points.
Mm-hmm.
And just because you hit acceptance does not mean you're going to stay at acceptance.
Yeah, and my thing is you can accept something right when it happens and still go through the rest of it afterwards.
Yeah.
You can accept something immediately.
Yeah.
No, you ain't got no choice but to.
Yeah, it just is what it is. Yeah. It kind of reminds me of like somebody asked me before, kind of going back to what we was talking about last week about like my pops dying.
Yeah.
Somebody asked me, do you ever get over a parent dying?
Yeah.
Or have I ever gotten over my dad dying?
Yeah.
I said no. there is no way to get over losing your parent, especially a parent that is active in your life.
Yeah.
You just don't get over it.
Yeah.
You just you learn to just live with it.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like you said just a second ago, like I'm not grieving it anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, like there have been days where like I'll think about them, you know what I'm saying, and feel sad, or I might feel happy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just thinking about like, you know, some stuff as a kid or whatever. But again, it's not like just because, and I know people have said like you can talk about your dad without crying. Well, I have accepted it. And I've been living without him for what, over 20 years now?
Right.
So it's just kind of one of those things.
But there still might be days you feel grief.
And it may not, I can't say that I feel deep sorrow anymore, but I can feel sad. You know what I'm saying? But again, it's just one of those things like I've just learned to live without him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you never get over it. Period. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, like I've learned to just be okay with it.
And I think that this comes with one of the things of how do you cope with grief?
Mm-hmm.
Or how you cope with it is like you have to acknowledge your feelings.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm.
Like you could accept something and still not acknowledge how you feel about what you have accepted.
Yeah.
And I think
that's
that
real.
you can't cope or even overcome something if you don't never really acknowledge how you truly feel.
That's real, boy.
About something.
That's real.
Because you have to be okay. Like I feel like just to go off of that, I feel like you have to be okay with how you feel about it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So like if you are dealing with a big breakup, right? You have to accept that no, I really did love this person.
Yeah.
I really did care for this person.
Yeah.
Not acknowledging that level that you really care for that person is going to hinder the way you like the how you process through it.
Yeah. And you know what? And that just made me think about like one of my past relationships. Like I said, just accepting a feeling.
Yeah.
Like one of the feelings I felt was anger. You know what I'm saying? And so for me, I would try to ignore that feeling because my thought was, what does that mean? If I'm angry at her, what does that mean about me?
Right.
What does that mean how I feel about her?
Yeah.
Because I'm so angry with her.
Yeah.
And, you know, sometimes you just don't want to face that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because again, you got to ask yourself, what does that mean? You know what I'm saying? And I think sometimes we don't want to ask ourselves that because that kind of lets us know what the end result is going to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we just don't want to face those feelings.
And for me, it's like you just have to like understand, like shout out to the homie A-Ward, like it's okay not to be okay.
Yeah, real talk.
And you have to acknowledge the fact.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think like a lot of times we tell ourselves, definitely I think as men, we try to go that nonchalant route.
Right.
Oh man, I'm cool, man. I ain't tripping off that, man. It is what it is. It's over.
Yep.
I'm cool.
Yep.
I move on. You know, ain't nothing. And the truth is, no.
Yeah.
I'm
not okay.
I am not okay.
Yeah, real talk.
This hurts.
Yeah, that's real, boy.
And I think you really have to acknowledge it. This hurts. I'm angry. I'm sad. I'm depressed.
Yeah.
Like
real talk.
you have to acknowledge because there's no overcoming, there's no learning how to cope, deal with it, whatever, until you really acknowledge, because how can you overcome or even cope with something that you have yet to acknowledge this is how you truly feel about it?
Yeah.
And realize these are my true feelings and it is okay if I feel this way.
Yeah.
I think even if we go to the like death, like you should hurt.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah.
Like you just lost somebody that's prominent to your life that has been there type of their life, and you're robbing yourself of a lot of things if you just try to act like it didn't matter that much.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah. Like it did matter. It still matters.
Yeah.
And it's okay. Cause that's the thing about grief, I think, is sometimes it'll hit you from nowhere.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Hey, that's real though. Yeah.
When you think you doing cool and you almost think like I've overcome this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be the smallest thing.
Yeah. It's just
that
and
tip
that's, you off, you
man,
know?
I think that's why it's important to know that will happen.
Because
some people, when that does come up, they say, okay, so well, I never got over this and I'm back where I'm started from and stuff like that. Like, no, you are human.
Yeah.
And you just, you may have drove by y'all favorite restaurant and that made you think about something. And like, that's okay. You know what I'm saying? That came up and and it may bring up some feelings.
Yeah.
That doesn't negate how you've been processing through it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't look at things like that as a setback.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like just because you have a feeling towards something, just because you may think of something, like that's not a setback. That's just a mirror you have. You can't escape that.
Grief is unpredictable.
Yes.
That's real.
There's no way to.
That's real.
This is like, it's like grief is like trauma.
Yeah.
It's just like there's no pattern you can say, okay, when a person grieves, they're going to act like this.
Right.
When a person has trauma, they're going to act like this. Like, no, you can't do that.
I mean, because like, bro, like literally the other day, I'm on my way to take my daughters to their mom's house. And I talk in the backseat, like, Reagan's talking. She's happy and jump with like, I noticed Rece quiet, so I'm thinking Rece may be asleep. I'm like, hey, Reagan, your sister sleep? She's like, no. So I say, hey, Rece, what's going on? And she's like, I'm nothing. And you know your kids.
Yeah.
So I'm like, nah, hey, what's going on? She just bust out crying. I miss Mima, talking about my grandma that passed away a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Like, I miss Mima. Out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I ain't been necessarily trying to think about Mima.
Right. Yeah.
Like, just trying to move on with,
real talk.
And now grief hit me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hell, I miss Mima too.
Yeah. Nah, that's real, boy.
And then she's like, I want to talk to Nana. So now I got to call my mama.
Yeah.
And now she telling mama, I miss Mima. Now my mama got to deal with the unpredictable emotion. And now all of us are here in an unpredictable situation.
Yeah, that's real.
All trying to cope in our own ways. Just because I'm like, well, Rece, where does this come from? I had a dream about it the other night. 6-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, it be happening, boy. Real talk, man.
So now, unpredictably, these emotions that you didn't kind of felt like you worked through come back live and direct in your face. Like, here I am. And you just have to deal with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
that's real. It do be unpredictable.
And it's very unpredictable.
Yeah, that's facts.
That song come on the radio.
Right.
I think like in those times, you have to feel your feels.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
Like you have to.
That's real.
Literally, like feel and be, aware of your feelings towards it and how you are with those feelings.
Yeah.
So, like for instance, I know when I'm in my grieving process, I know how I am with people around me. And it's best for me to tell a person that I'm going through something or something like that. Because if I don't, they're going to feel almost a certain way. Especially if it's somebody who don't know me. You know what I'm saying? But if it's people that know me, they kind of know sometimes I get quiet.
Right.
Or I don't feel like talking. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was going through some stuff and I was grieving, I remember going out places and I probably didn't say a word. I'm just sitting there. Everybody's laughing and having fun around me. I enjoy where I'm at, and I'm happy to be where I'm at. But right now, I don't have anything in me.
Yeah. Ain't got nothing to contribute.
And that has
everything you had in it just got you out the house.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Like real talk,
and that has to be okay with it's important that's okay with the people around you.
Yeah,
because when that's not allowed, then that hinders the grieving process.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like if people at the table have been like, "Hey, bro, you good? What's up, bro? You ain't talking, blah blah." Then I'm like, I'm about to leave. You know what I'm saying? like I'm about to burn out. You know what I'm saying?
Just leave me alone. Yeah,
because you have to have people around you, like that you can be 100% your vulnerable self with.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That like, hey man, listen, I'm here.
Yeah.
And that's all I got.
Yeah.
Or people to know, like, man, you grieving, bro. Like, I know you don't feel like it, but you got to get out this house.
Yeah, man, listen.
Yeah.
You know, like, you ain't got to say much tonight. You ain't got to do nothing. But if you don't get out the house, I'm coming over there, and we can just both sit there.
Bro, there was a time when I was in the house for dang near 2 months. I left to eat, get food.
Bro,
I was in the house for a year.
Yeah.
I was so in a bad space that it's almost comical to me now to believe that I was like that.
Yeah, no, that's
it's
real.
It's like, dude, I was down bad,
bro.
Listen, and then here's the thing: is like for me, like I went to work, put on, did my job,
real talk,
grieving.
Yeah.
I preach sermons, hyped everybody up. Lift your hands. Jesus has been good. God is good. He has been great to you. Clap your hands if you know God is good. Don't give up on God. Grieving.
Right.
Yeah.
Get off the stage and get in my car and cry on the way home.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, real talk.
Because I'm telling everybody else God is good, but he didn't feel good.
Yeah. No, thanks, boy.
At that moment, so that's why it's so good to have people around you that know you.
Yeah.
That can see through all of the facades.
Yeah. No, that's real.
Like, you saying you cool, but you ain't cool.
Yeah. Hey, I remember I thought I was hiding. And
there,
nigga was like, nah, bro, we know you over there grieving.
Hey.
You think you be putting on?
Hey, I thought I was putting on.
At home, you got the curtains closed.
On, fam. Like, we
ain't turned on no lights.
And I'm that type of friend. Like, I'm not. I'm not scared of being annoying. So, like, I may ask you, "What's up with you?" And you may say you good, and then I'm like, "All right, I'm gonna give him like 2 minutes." All right, bro, you sure you good? You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm gonna check on you.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna recheck on you, and then I'm going to let you know that I know you're not good.
Right.
So like I give people a chance to say they're not good.
Be like, I'm good. Then you be like, I ain't eating 2 days.
You know what I'm saying?
I am not good.
And it's like, especially when you know people.
Yeah, that's funny.
Like you know people, you know your people.
Yeah, no, real talk.
And me, I try to, I know my people. And so when something's off, I'm gonna call it out. You know what I'm saying?
It's fair.
And I think that's important to, like we have to be, like we have to, listen, man, this world is hard.
Thanks.
Like, this world is hard, man, and there are things in this world that happen to us, and it's hard to cope with. And sometimes we find ourselves coping, and we are alone in crowded spaces, and it hurts.
That is one of the worst feelings. Like, to be in a group of people or in a space where a lot of people's at, but yet you feel like you're by yourself.
You feel like you by yourself.
Feel like nobody understands.
Yeah, it's like you feel so alone.
Been there.
That's why it's so important, man. Like, you like, don't wait on somebody else to check on somebody. Like, check on your people. Make sure, like, if people are, if something seems off, something may be off. You know what I'm saying?
It's fair.
Yeah.
And so it just, it just really is important, man, that, like we said at first, we have to be aware of your feelings. You have to be aware of your feelings. You have to know, like, hey, this is happening. This is real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? and you have to be you got to be accepting of that is happening.
Yeah.
You know 100%. What I'm saying? Be accepting of it. Get you some solid people around you.
Accept your new reality.
Yeah.
Bruh.
You know,
that'd be the hard part.
Even if that reality sucks and you didn't want it,
that'd be the hard part.
You know what I'm saying? Because you have to really say, listen, man, this is my life now.
Ugh. That's the sucky part.
That's the sucky part.
Well, you have to say this
and
is my life.
No matter what that grief is.
Bro, it's so whack.
This is my life.
It's so whack. Like, damn. Like, here we are.
And you know what?
You know what I'm saying? Like, we here now. Just got to let it be what it is.
And I think that's why, you know, it's so, in my opinion, like, stuff be so hard.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think, like, you don't even know yourself without, like, after this grief, after this thing.
Right. Mm-hmm.
It's like you don't know how you're going to be.
Yeah.
And especially, like, that's like with the death of a parent.
Mm-hmm.
The death of, like, a grandparent. You have never experienced life without this person.
Right.
So people people are going to experience you without that person in your life.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't know what that person is.
Right. That's
you know
real.
what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And me, I don't know what that person is, like, with people in my family. And I really don't ever want to know. I know I'm going to know.
Mm-hmm.
But I really don't want to know. Because those are the people that keep you together,
mm-hmm.
right? You know what I'm saying? But in all of that, it's like this. It's kind of like what you said. It's like, yeah, I like you can accept things, but stuff still hurts,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna hurt.
And it's okay.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay if something still
it's
hurts.
Just cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And just because, like, you feel like something may, like, you know, how like a past divorce or a past relationship. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean you still love the person. That don't still mean you still, like, want to be with them.
Right.
And stuff like
exactly.
that.
Mm-hmm.
You could just be sad that your life is just turned out a different way.
Yeah, exactly. Like, real talk.
You know what I'm saying?
Because
like,
sometimes
you got nothing to do with the person.
You can know that something's for the best.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Real talk.
This separation's for the best.
Mm-hmm.
This me leaving this job is for the best.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you know, house, whatever. Like, all of that, losing some of that is sometimes for the best, and you can know it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Doesn't take away the feeling you feel of losing it.
Yeah. 100%. Because you've become attached to it.
Yeah.
Like you say, even a job.
And a lot of times, what you're, you know, if we being 100, what you're attached to is the routine.
Yeah. 100%.
And now that routine is gone, it's like, what is my life?
Yeah. Like you say, you don't know who you are without that routine, whatever it may be.
And one of the crazy thing is that I feel like we have to be, like, mindful of as people. Sometimes anxiety
mm-hmm.
can make you grieve things that are still there.
Break it down for me.
So anxiety will make you think something is that you're about to lose something.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll start feeling the feelings of grief for something that's already there because your anxiety is telling that it's not going to be there long.
I would say I 100% agree with that.
I've never even thought about it, honestly.
Well,
because if you lost something, you'll start fearing if things start looking like a certain way.
Yeah,
I'm going to lose this again.
You try to get ahead of it. In your mind, it's because here's the thing: we've all grieved things before. We've had these heartbreaks. We had these things happen. So when things start looking like that, like I said before, we go into self-preservation mode.
Yeah,
and it's just kind of like when you have an infection in your body just starts fighting.
Mm-hmm.
And even like it just starts fighting things out. It's trying to protect itself,
right?
And it does it unknowingly, just what it does.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes we start doing things because they start looking familiar, and so just because something looks familiar doesn't mean it's that.
Yeah,
and
but we treat it like that.
And I remember one time, like, and this is like simple, like, you know, while I was, you know, going through like separation and divorce, I lost a job. And
rough.
It was rough. Lost a job, got laid off from job, and Economy was taking a hit.
Mm-hmm.
And my bills got behind, just being 100. And I remember like my car payment, it got like 2 months behind, going on 3. And I'm just trying to figure it out, as a man, trying to make it happen.
Yeah.
Still trying to take care of these kids.
No, that's real.
Like all that. I ain't saying nothing to nobody.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to figure it out. And I'm literally grieving my car getting repoed.
Yeah.
Like literally waking up every day thinking that I'm about to go outside and my whip is gone. Thinking about how I'm going to explain to people that, like, how I'm going to get a job now if I ain't got no car to get there.
Right.
Like, and I'm going through can't sleep at night because I'm like, making sure I'm in the apartment, making sure I can park my car outside my window. Then maybe if I hear the tow truck, I can run out there and help them give me some grace.
Yeah.
Like all of this, bro. Like going through all of these emotions,
mm-hmm.
and I'm literally grieving my car being gone
mm-hmm.
because I'm like, if I don't have a car, how am I going to get my daughters back to pick them up every day like I've been doing? How am I how am I find a job? I'm trying to drive Uber just to make the ends meet. Like, how I'm gonna do that?
Yeah. Thinking about the fallout.
and like,
for real.
Anxiety is telling me everything is falling apart.
Mm-hmm. Nah, that's real.
Yeah. It's like you grieving something that hasn't even happened yet.
That's facts.
And the anxiety, sometimes it can make you want things to just be done, so you won't feel the anxiety anymore. Like, if this relationship about to be over with, boom, I want it over with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, I just want rip the Band-Aid off, I want it over with.
Right.
If they gonna take this car, just take it.
Mm-hmm.
And then pride, like when you're having anxiety and you fighting pride, it is a deadly combination.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I got people that can help me not make this happen.
Mm-hmm.
But pride is like, I can't tell people I'm dealing with this.
I'm a man.
I'm a man. I can handle
that.
You know, and it's like, Mama's like, well, you know, if it ever get to a point you can come back home, I'm like, nah, Mama, I'll come back home. It's rock bottom. I'm like, that's stupid.
Yeah.
You know, thank God life happened. God blessed me. I never got to that point where I had to go back home and all that. Like, things happened right when I needed it to. Reason why I believe in the Lord, thy God.
Yeah.
but it was like,
listen,
pride mixed with anxiety, like it'll have you all over the place, man.
Bruh, listen. When I had to stay with you a couple weeks, worst couple weeks of my life.
All right.
Worst couple weeks of my life. I hated it.
Right.
I hated it. I felt like such a loser. What a loser. You know?
I literally tried not to even come to the house a couple days. I'm like, I know he don't even want to look at me and face some of these things. Like,
hey, bruh, I feel like such a loser. That's why I was like, I got to get out of here quick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I was like, I got to get to my home.
That's what happened. Like,
all right.
You just
that pride, boy.
Pride will put you in places longer than you want to be.
Yeah, boy.
And also, it can move you quicker than you should move.
100%. Yeah. I'm glad you said that, because I was gonna say, you know, one of the things that I've learned about grief and grieving is that don't rush the process.
B when I got out of the whole too expensive apartment this week.
Hey, bro, so I can get out of there. Hey, listen.
Hey, bro, told me how much that apartment was. I was like, oh, you just needed something.
I just wanted to get out of there.
I just didn't even. I didn't even say that. I was like, oh, okay.
And I couldn't be mad at him.
I couldn't be mad at him.
I got it.
And the thing is, like, I was so grateful for it. But at the same time, I was just like, man, I can't do this. I can't do this, especially the reasons behind it.
Right.
Yeah. But anyway, what I did learn, shout out to the Grief Recovery Handbook, and I would definitely recommend that to anyone. Go cop the Grief Recovery Handbook.
I read that for 2 days. Like, let me come back to this.
Yeah. Bruh. And shout out to my lady. You know what I'm saying? She suggested it to me. But what I did learn is to not rush that process. You know what I'm saying? I learned to not rush that process and to really accept how I felt. Yeah. And then deal with all those feelings. You know what I'm saying? And when I say deal with them, I mean like feel them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? One of the things I do not like to feel is anger. I do not like to feel angry.
It's the worst.
Because I know what comes along with that. I don't get violent or anything like that.
Yeah.
But I know what comes along with it depending on the situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so it's one of those things where it's like, even in that, I said, I can't rush this.
Right.
I have really just got to allow myself to feel what I feel and then just let it be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, just not rushing that process. The worst thing you could do when you're grieving is to rush it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That is the worst thing you can ever do with grief.
And I think that's one of the things, like, that because to me, I don't like being angry because when I'm angry, I like being angry.
Word. No, it makes sense because I'm on the polar opposite of that.
Yeah, so like when I'm angry,
Mm-hmm.
I like how I am when I'm angry.
Word.
But I know myself,
Uh-huh.
but I stay to myself.
I got you. Uh-huh.
And so that's why a lot of times, like when I was going through some stuff, I was just at home.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know how angry I was.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And I just, and when I'm really angry, I shut myself off.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, so that's that thing. Like, I think of like the Avengers at the end, when the Hulk was just like, that's his secret to being able to change. He's always angry.
He's always angry, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so like you get comfortable in your anger.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been angry so much that I got comfortable in being angry.
Yeah,
that's real.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not like that. So I would say, I will rephrase that. It's not that I like being angry.
Mm-hmm.
It's I got too comfortable being angry.
I got you. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That is very different.
So I got too comfortable being angry to where I didn't really see it as a problem.
I got you. Yeah.
And when you don't see something as a problem, you don't really deal with it.
That's facts.
So I just start walking like that was just my new normal. I'm just angry. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just angry.
That's
I got
crazy.
comfortable in that.
Yeah.
And like for me, like the pride was such a big deal for me. It was like I can't be grieving. Like in my mind, and this is just my pride talking. Like you're Rece. Like you get anybody you want.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I tripping off something that's no longer there?
Yeah.
Like, and honestly, try to just go out and do things to prove to myself that was true.
Yeah. Cope.
Yeah. So it was a coping mechanism. Well, I can move on.
Mm-hmm.
Mess with a chick that you know you don't even really want, just to prove to yourself I'm cool.
Yeah.
Then feel empty when she leaves.
Yeah. Nigga still.
Bro, that's
laying in the bed alone.
Yeah.
Fetal.
That's when my ghosting came in.
Like, soon as the act is over, you like, all right, you can go now. Because you just felt that empty feeling.
Yeah.
You know, and so just dealing with that. And the one thing I really had to learn about grief and to really understand and accept it was that only reason I'm grieving over anything that I lost is because love was once there. There is no such thing as grief where love wasn't once set.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to understand that.
Yeah.
Is that whether it's a loved one that I lost in death, whether it was divorce, whether it's even a house, car, a job, for me to be grieving it and going through these emotions means I once loved it.
Mm-hmm.
Or I still loved it at that point that I went into grieving.
Mm-hmm.
And I lost it while I loved it.
Yeah. No, real talk.
And it was like...
That's a real thing.
So if I loved it and it's no longer here, I should feel hurt.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
And I think
real talk.
That's one of the most important things there. Like, yeah, it's just like when you hit your toe against the bed thing or something, you know, like it should hurt.
Right.
Because you just hurt, like you just hit your toe.
And
like,
I should want to cuss.
Yeah, it's like you. That's funny. Hey, when you hit your toe, bro, gets that thing.
Yeah, I should want to cuss, and I am going to.
Yeah, God understands.
But definitely, like he's like, oh yeah, I feel you. Yeah, that hurt. But what I'm saying is like like so, and I think it's important to understand that if you don't hurt, then that's more of an issue.
Facts.
Hey, no, real talk though.
You know what I'm saying?
That's scary, actually.
Like the problem comes in when you don't feel what you should feel.
That is scary.
It's that's like somebody hitting your knee with a hammer and it not hurting.
Scary.
That's a problem there.
Yeah.
That means there is a function that's going on that's not functioning.
Right. That's real.
And that should be functioning. Because if it was functioning properly, it would hurt.
Yeah.
So I think that's another thing to look at.
Yeah, no, real
that
talk.
like you have to be aware, like, hey, if something's not really hitting you like it's supposed to, then like you have to examine why is that.
Yeah, because most likely it's just that denial. Yeah. I remember people that even lost somebody and it was like, it just ain't, I'm good. Like, said you just wait.
All right, yeah.
And I said it is going to hit you when you least expect it.
Yeah. And my thing is, people, especially with like death, somebody close to them, and they say that, I just be like, man, you really are depriving yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're depriving yourself.
Allow yourself to
feeling what
feel
you
that.
should feel as a human being.
Allow yourself to feel that.
And I've had to tell myself that, at points. Like, don't deprive yourself of feeling what you feel. Yeah. Like, that's ridiculous. You're human.
Have some people around you that allow you to feel that.
Hey, facts.
And I think, last thing, man, is be kind to yourself through the process.
Facts. Number one.
Like, you have to be kind to yourself. You have to be patient with yourself. Because we try to rush stages. We try to go. We try to put things behind, like, I'm over this, or this doesn't bother me no more. Be patient with yourself. Give yourself grace. Listen, if you can't, like, if you can't do it, like if you just saying, hey, I can't get out this house today, like, it's okay, but know that you have to get out the house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I'm rolling.
So like, yeah, you may not be able to get out the house, but you have to know that you have to get out the house.
Force yourself sometimes.
You know what I'm saying? And like, you have to like be kind to yourself, man. Like, you have to love yourself through this. Yeah. Like and that love is going to help you through this process. Like it's so important, because sometimes when we grieve, we can't do anything about it, so we do things to ourselves. And that is in the form of, we don't eat, we don't shower, we don't leave the house.
I'm a shower.
We isolate ourselves.
Yeah, no,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We like there are things that we do to ourselves, because sometimes we think we deserve how we feeling, and we just want to keep feeling that way because we think we deserve it.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
That is true.
If you think that, oh, I messed up, so I deserve to feel this way, then you're not gonna want to get out of that feeling because you think you deserve it.
Yeah, no, that's real. That's real.
You know what I'm saying? Be kind to yourself. Know that, and get some people around you. Therapy does wonders.
100. Get
you a good a good therapist, and just someone that can listen to you. Like, people say about therapy don't work. Therapy, listen, man.
It works as much as you want it to work.
There is a benefit to talking to a person that is a professional at listening.
100.
You know what I'm saying? Talk to somebody, man. You do not have to stay where you are. You know what I'm saying?
I like it. I like it.
So, yeah.
I like it, man. Good stuff, guys. You know what I mean? I'm clap it up for y'all again. Oh, wrong one. Oh, pause it. Here we go.
Thanks.
Clap it up for y'all. You know what I mean?
Listen, man.
Like, share, and subscribe, man.
We appreciate the sound.
Right. Hey, listen, if y'all grieving, praying for y'all. Want y'all to make it through. Hold on in there. Accept your feelings.
Yep.
And we got some good therapists that we know if y'all need some numbers.
Get that book, too. Grief Recovery Handbook.
Grief Recovery Handbook.
Great book. Wonderful book.
Yep.
All right, man. Good stuff.
Good stuff. Appreciate y'all.
Holla.
Deuces.
Yeah.
D1. Hey, yo, no mission is impossible. That's word to time.